during the lockdown, it's fair to say, like most industries, the industry for sale and for rent, I think, has been pretty paralyzed. People have been in their house and not moving. We have in our Onco portfolio coming up on 9 locations across London, and as you say, 1 in Manchester. We just opened our newest building, some said bravely, on Friday in Wembley, which is just under 250 apartments. So we're right at the front end of the opening, coinciding with us opening a new property that's all for rent. I think what we've learned from that is that the technology of virtual viewings and what we call remote viewings, which is someone standing with a handheld device walking you around what will be your apartment, are all helpful in the customer journey. But ultimately, when someone's making the decision of the place they want to live and call home, that coming and visiting and seeing something with their own 2 eyes and meeting the people who are going to be there to service them over time is absolutely critical. And so I think we're just at the front end part of that.
Ryan, very good morning to you. I spent a lot of time looking at areas such as Nine Elms, the East End of London as well, Greenwich Peninsula, and the property market. And I would suggest that there is a dangerously high oversupply of property, which also is going to affect the rental yields at the moment. Your industry is in for a very, very tough few years, isn't it?
I think there's 2 elements to that. Overall, housing supply numbers have always lagged what perceived demand is. I think there may be some short-term blips around inventory that comes out of Airbnb, as you kind of, part of what you're describing. And some of the for rent landlords, I think, may actually start selling some of their properties. I think in the Onco business, we've really always thought of ourselves as more of a market share than market growth business. So 99% of renters in the UK are renting from amateur landlords who have 1 or 2 properties, and very few are sort of a hotel style model where the owner and the operator are sort of unified under one roof so that all that service is delivered holistically. So from what we're seeing in our buildings, our retention rates, customer feedback has all been incredibly positive. Inquiries have been very, very strong. The shortcoming has been converting inquiries into people who are able to move in. And so hopefully we'll start to see that shift over the next, and there will be a lag still, I think, but over the next month or so.